Where's Zardos?
He's gone. And he left these demonic beings behind in his tower. I think he doesn't want anyone sniffing around his tower in his absence.
Where did he go?
He didn't say. He only asked me to give you this letter from him. I read it. Sorry, I was curious.
And?
No idea. I didn't understand a word, man. But one thing's clear to me. We won't see him again anytime soon. I think things just got too hot for him, and he headed for the hills.
You didn't look all that hot.
I don't feel all that hot either, man. I'm totally wiped out, and I've got a constant headache. Every time one of those Black Hoods shows up, it gets worse. I think I'll have a rest first.
Who says things like that?
That's not what I heard.
Can you make me a prophecy?
Yes, time has progressed, and I shall give you a prophecy in return for a few coins.
How much?
For a paltry 1,000 coins, I shall risk a glance through time for you.
Tell me about the future.
All right. Darkness pervades the land. Evil will triumph. The king shall lose his war against the orcs. You shall return, but you shall not find peace. That's all. There's nothing more I can see.
So now you belong to the Church of Innos. Fine. But you're still one of us. I hope you won't forget that.
Hey! Show me how to pick pockets.
If you want to empty somebody's pockets, distract him. Just start talking to him. While you're talking to him, size him up. Look out for bulging pockets, jewelry, or leather straps around the neck. And most of all, note how keen the fellow seems. Robbing a drunk day laborer is not the same as stealing from a watchful merchant. If you're too clumsy, of course, he'll smell a rat. So, above all, keep your cool.
So where are you hiding your loot?
Come on, you didn't really think I would tell you that. You'll have enough opportunity to get your hands on some loot of your own. Remember, those who are too greedy end up with nothing.
Hey! What's behind that locked door?
Behind that is the chest of the master lockpicker, Fingers. He put such an unbelievably complicated lock on it that, till now, no one has been able to open it. Unfortunately, he got nabbed. They tossed him through the barrier, where he probably died. But if you want to try opening the chest, here's the key to the room.
Have you got a job for me?
There is a thing I'd like to have, but I haven't found one so far.
What can I get you?
A sextant. Bring me a sextant. I'll pay you a good price for it.
I've got a sextant for you.
Incredible. You actually managed to find one. Here, you've really earned your pay.
Hey! I managed to open the chest.
That's impossible. It looks like we've got a new master lockpicker. Congratulations on this accomplishment.
I killed all the dragons.
Really? So there's more than a glimmer of hope on the horizon. Now all we have to do is cut off the head of evil. If you have indeed done that, then we shall win the war.
Who, me?
You, of course. Who else?
Those are all just rumors.
All the dragons are dead.
That is good news indeed, but it does nothing to change our situation, which seems hopeless. The Seekers still have not left. On the contrary, I hear more and more reports that during these last few days, their numbers have even increased. Killing off the dragons has dealt the enemy a blow, but it did not suffice. We need to dig this evil out by the roots.
I talked to the dragons.
What did they say?
They kept talking about the power of their master and how he settled in the halls of Irdarath.
Enos be with us. The Black Temple has regained its power and is now sending its henchmen into our world.
What are these halls of Irdarath?
The Eastern Invocation Temple of the god Beliar. There are 4 of them in the land of Mertana, but this one is probably the most terrifying temple of all. About 40 years ago, the northern and western temples of this horrible deity were destroyed. The brave knights of that time gave their all to raise those mighty constructions to the ground. Back then, the black hordes of the enemy were helpless against the superior numbers and the heroic courage of the knights and paladins. It would have been easy to destroy the other 2 temples as well and rid the land of evil forever. But after the second temple fell, they simply disappeared.
Disappeared? An entire temple? Yeah, right.
Do not mock me. The situation is serious. If the halls of Irdurath have indeed regained their power, then it will not be easy to defeat the enemy. For that, you would have to find it first. And I think that this will be your next and hardest task.
We shall see. Zardas's book, which was believed to be lost, where is it?
I have been expecting you would ask that, but I fear that it will be of no help to you. It has been magically sealed. I took it to one of our lower vaults, and even we have so far tried in vain to open it. That accursed Zardas has played a dirty trick on us.
Can I see the book?
Be my guest. I cannot imagine you being successful where the greatest masters of our monastery have failed. But go ahead and give it a try. Talamon is not going to stop you.
Good news. The roadside shrines have been purified. The strength of Enos has helped the paladins to remove this problem from the world. You may once again make your donations to Enos without reservation or regret.
Is there anything else you want to tell me?
No, not at the moment, brother.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
There have been all kinds of rumors.
I never would have.
Those are all just rumors. Who told you that?
I told you that before.
Hey, you!
Do you really think?
Found out anything new about the Seekers yet?
Yes. Now I know who or what the Seekers really are.
Fire away.
They were once human, like you or I. They made the abominable mistake of devoting themselves to the impure magic of a very powerful archdemon. Under the influence of this archdemon, as well as very powerful drugs, they existed only to serve him until they were reduced to mere shadows of themselves. Today, they are nothing but tools of evil, without a will of their own, and they will never cease to hunt the followers of Innos. We must be careful. They still seem to shun these hallowed halls of Innos. However, if their power continues to grow, I don't know if we'll still be safe here.
Thanks, that was very enlightening.
Indeed. That only raises more questions for me. For example, who were they before, and which archdemon made them what they are now?
I've got a notion. This all sounds like the Brotherhood of the Sleeper. I know those guys.
I hope you know what you're getting involved in. Take care of yourself, my brother. But of course, here is your almanac. I don't need it any longer.
Could have told you that before.
Is there a way to protect oneself against the mental attacks of the Seekers?
Indeed. An amulet prepared with stone from blessed soil could have a protective effect. Unfortunately, I do not have enough of these stones available. Some of our prayer shrines which we have erected are composed of them.
All right, I'll scare up some of that.
Yes, do that. But don't even think of damaging the shrines, do you hear me?
I want to learn the 5th Circle of Magic.
Then enter now into the 5th Circle of Magic. You will command mightier magic than ever before. Use its power wisely, brother, for the darkness is still strong, and so are your enemies. I cannot accompany you into the 6th and highest circle of magic. Pyrokar himself will ordain you when the time comes.
That's totally obvious. Nobody ever asks me.
I wouldn't have done that.
Teach me the last circle of magic.
The time for this has not yet come. Once you have walked a little farther on the path that Enos will show you, I shall instruct you.
I can tell you even more about those possessed.
Speak, brother.
I've found another almanac.
That is good. I am afraid, however, that there are more of these to find. Go on, search. Take this.
Hey, you!
Let's wait and see what happens.
I want to...
Those are all just rumors.
You're demanding more than...
You better watch out who you tell that to.
I can't teach
You
you.
should have known better.
Your magic power has grown.
You
I
should
cannot
know
help
better.
you to increase it more. If you want to learn more, ask Pyrokar.
It is forever.
May Enos protect you.
Can't go on like this forever.
Let's wait and see what happens.
Parlan sent me. I want to increase my magic powers.
Well, you have learned a lot, and your strength has grown. From now on, you will learn from me.
I want to increase my magic powers.
It's better to watch out who you tell what.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
Hey! You seem to have worked up a sweat.
Yes, I'm completely exhausted. For days I've been trying to get this confounded concoction to work. I just can't do it.
What's the problem?
The recipe says something about a dragon egg. Of course, I don't have one of those things. So I've been trying to simulate that ingredient. However, with little success thus far. If one of those things should ever roll across your path in some cave, then think of me.
What kind of a potion is that supposed to be?
I bought the recipe from a traveling salesman. It mentions some curious but rather interesting things. I'm not sure if this potion really does anything, but my thirst for knowledge impels me to continue.
So what are you using instead of the dragon egg?
Believe me, you don't want to know.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey, that was only a joke. I do not believe you will really find a dragon egg.
Just wait. Here, I've got a dragon egg for you.
You're trying to pull my leg. It's real. I hadn't thought it possible. Where did you find it?
I'd rather keep that to myself.
Excellent. What do you want for it?
Give me some of the potion when it's ready.
All right, but as I said, I have no idea what will come from it. Come back later when I have finished it.
Can I learn?
I shall instruct you.
Can I?
I shall.
Can I?
I shall.
Can I?
I shall.
You are not permitted to go further. Turn back.
Pyrokar says I'm allowed to examine Zardas's book.
So he says that. All right, you may enter. The book you are looking for is over there on the alchemist's bench.
You don't have to ask me that.
Zarek Bundardo. Ah, the book's open. There's a letter and a key hidden inside.
That's just what I said. Nobody ever asks me. That'll only cause more trouble.
Hey, you! Hey! I found a secret door.
What? Where?
Behind a bookshelf.
What's behind it?
It looks like an old underground vault.
That is important news. I shall inform Pyrokar of it immediately. Meanwhile, you must find out what's in this cellar.
So that's where you're hiding out. Damn far away. I'll need a ship to get there. Hey, you! I've been to the vault.
And what did you find?
There was a skeleton warrior down there, guarding a door. I killed him.
Well done. We shall deal with the vault once we have conquered evil.
Those are all just rumors. Anything's possible. Why haven't I heard about this before?
Anything's possible.
I've been able to open Zardas's book.
What? How did you do that? It well nigh drove me to despair.
Just dumb luck, I suppose.
Don't talk nonsense. Luck! When not even I succeed in opening the book, and then someone like you comes waltzing in? That gives me something to ponder about. Anyway, since you were obviously the only one who was able to open the book, then may it be granted unto you to carry it, at least until we have weathered this crisis.
I know where to find the halls of Irdarath. The temple is on an island. I found a nautical chart which shows the way.
That is great! Then you will need a ship and a crew in order to face the enemy. But remember, you need to be well prepared if you want to vanquish the Master of Irdarath.
Where can I find a crew?
Your crew should consist of men you can trust. Talk to your friends, and think about who could be useful to you once you are on the island. You are going to need a magician as well. But alas, I cannot spare a single man from the monastery. You will have to ask a magician who is not working within the monastery.
Teach me the last circle of magic.
A lot of time has passed since you have entered the bond with the fire. Much has happened, and we find no rest. You are the chosen of Enos. Therefore, you will need all your strength to prevail in your battles. I shall now consecrate you, Chosen One. You are entering the 6th circle. May you bring light and disperse the darkness. You can now learn the magic formulas for the last circle from me, if you so desire. Oh, and one more thing. It took me a while to recognize you. You got that letter from me back when they threw you into the barrier.
Yes, you spared me the judge's blathering that way.
And you are the chosen of Enos. Receive now my blessing, O Chosen One. Enos, light of the sun and fire of the world, bless this man, your chosen servant. Give him courage, strength, and wisdom to follow the path which you have ordained for him.
Instruct. The prophecy mentions the sacred aura of Enos.
The aura of Enos is an amulet which only the greatest magicians of an era are destined to wear.
What sort of amulet is that?
They say that Enos himself forged it and gave it as a present to humankind. It protects the one who wears it from all kinds of damage.
Can I have it?
What? What do you want to do with that?
Go up against the dragon.
Yes, of course. I shall give you the amulet, but handle it with care.
Yeah, sure.
I do not wish to buy it back from a merchant later. Use it well, and may Enos guard you at all times.
What are the tears of Enos?
The tears of Enos are nothing but an old child's tale. It tells of how the battle between Enos and Beliar started at the beginning of time.
I found this potion.
That cannot be. I cannot believe it.
What's the matter?
If these are really the genuine tears of Enos, then...
Hardly.
Do not interrupt me. If these are the real tears of Enos, then we have a powerful weapon against the enemy.
What do you mean by weapon?
Legend has it that under the influence of this substance, the warriors of Enos were able to perform almost superhuman deeds. They were immune to all kinds of exhaustion and had the strength of 2 bears. The greatest heroic feats of the olden days were only made possible by the tears of Enos.
I understand.
But the tears can bring suffering and death as well. Only the members of our order may drink this draught. Anyone else, even the paladins of our Lord, would face a cruel death.
So what are the tears of Enos?
When Enos realized that he had to fight Beliar, his own brother, in order to preserve creation, his sorrow was great. He started to weep, and his tears fell down onto the world. There were many of them, for his heart was so full of grief that he wept for 13 years.
Get to the point.
The people who found his tears and tasted them were filled with supernatural strength and clarity. They recognized the wisdom of Enos's creation and began to serve him. They were the first members of the community of the fire. The tears gave them strength, courage, and wisdom. But that is all very long ago, and it has been more than 250 years since anyone last set eyes on a tear of Enos.
Jorgen is an experienced sailor. He could help me get to the Isle of Irdarath.
That will not be so easy, I fear. He has signed on to work for the Brotherhood. He has neither paid the tribute nor brought us a sheep. Jorgen must finish his work first, then you can take him with you if you like.
How long will it take?
He used up the provisions which would have lasted a novice 3 weeks, and all on the first day. So I cannot let him go before he has worked hard in our gardens for 3 months.
What do I have to do so I can take Jorgen with me now?
There is indeed one thing you could do for me. Your good rapport with Zardos could help you with that. It has come to my attention that during these last few days, strange things have been going on in his tower. Many of the town people hear loud screams at night coming from there, and see strange lights dancing over his tower. As if we didn't have our plate full already. Go check what is going on there, and make it stop. Then you can have Jorgen.
I want to...
It's better to watch out who you tell what. Let's wait and see what happens. That's nothing new. Could have told you that before. You already know what I think. Some problems solve themselves. Told you that.
I need...
How's life in the monastery?
I'm going out of my mind here. But anyway, thanks for the hint. Milton was indeed able to help me get a place here. Well, what's a body to do? Before I starve in town, I'd rather do what the novices tell me to.
Hey! How are you?
Yeah, all...
That'll only cause more trouble.
How's it going?
I loyally fulfill all of the tasks given me, Master. Every day, in us.
That's nothing new.
Do you really think?
Hey!
That's just what I said.
Anything's possible.
Let's wait and see what happens.
May Eno.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
Anything's possible.
May Inos.
Can't go on like this forever.
You don't have to ask me that.
That'll only cause more trouble.
Let's wait and see what happens.
That'll only cause more trouble.
I don't want to hear that anymore.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
Some problems solve themselves.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Why haven't I heard about this?
It's better to watch out who you tell what.
Why haven't I heard about this?
Nobody ever asks me.
Do you really think?
Those are all just rumors. Do you really think?
That's just what I said.
It can't go on like this forever.
As if I don't have enough problems.
Nothing's going to change about that.
That's totally obvious.
Hey, you!
Hey, I heard you spent a long time in the monastery cellars. What did you find out?
I know now where the enemy is hiding. It's a small island not far from here.
This is our big chance. We have to set out at once and destroy evil forever. Have you talked to Diego about it? I think he would want to accompany you. What about Gorn? Talk to him. I heard that he has returned from the Valley of Mines. And don't forget Lester. If you don't drag him out of his valley, he'll rot there. I also know my role in all this. I can increase your mana and be helpful in constructing runes once we face the enemy. When do we start?
Welcome aboard. We should meet at the harbor. Wait for me there.
Good. I'll be there when you're ready.
Hey!
May it...
I'm delighted with your distinguished visit. Stay as long as you like. It's an honor.
Show me your wares.
Of course.
That was no big deal.
How's it going with...
Hopefully these black... Almost nobody did.
That's no secret.
I'm not telling you anything new.
I'm staying out of it.
You listen to the wrong people.
I couldn't get away with that.
I agree with you,
Can't rely on that.
Will it ever change?
Tell me that isn't true.
It's a bad business.
That's no secret.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help it.
The things I could tell you.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Can't rely on that.
That's been known a long time.
Been there, done that.
But no, he insisted he knew better.
He really should have known better.
Do you really believe that?
Hey, you! I don't get it. You entered the monastery. What's it like there?
Different.
I can imagine.
These are bad times.
Would you want to leave this island?
More than anything. What have you got in mind?
I found out where the leader of the dragons is hiding. He's on an island, not far from here. I intend to get rid of him for good.
Sounds like a blast. If you can use me, I'm in. Couldn't you use a teacher for dexterity or combat with one-handed weapons on your journey?
That's not what I heard.
I knew I could rely on you. We're all going to meet at the ship.
A man of action. That's what I like. See you later.
He can't keep anything to himself.
I agree with you completely.
I've heard that you're looking for people for your ship.
And?
I'm in.
Why would I take you along?
Quite simply because you need me. Well, I was a lieutenant with the Royal Navy. I've served as a Marine on the King Robar and the Pride of Mirtana. In the Battle of the Eastern Archipelago, I single-handedly sent 24 orcs back to Beliar's realm. Unfortunately, there were too few of us after our flagship sank, and we were forced to retreat.
Why are you here then?
The fleet is routed, and the payroll coffers are empty. After my discharge, I wound up stranded in this dump, and I'm looking for a new berth.
Well, what can you do?
I'm trained for boarding and close combat. Plus, I'm a passable shot with the ship's cannon. I bet there's a thing or two that I can teach you on the trip.
What are you asking?
What can I ask? I'd be glad to get away from here. I help you and you take me along. A hand for a bunk.
The journey may be perilous.
I'm used to danger. When you're out there, every day is dangerous. The next storm could be your death, and the monsters of the deep could swallow your ship whole. And I don't need to mention the orcish galleys, do I? Believe me, there's nothing I'm afraid of. A sailor who's afraid is already dead.
I can always use good people.
Sure thing. I'll see you on the ship.
Hey, you!
Look for someone else.
All right.
That's not what I heard.
And that's not what my husband thinks.
And it's gonna get even worse.
That's not what I heard.
Have a safe trip, honorable magician.
He says things like too.
Everybody knows by now.
Say.
That's not what my husband thinks.
Someone's got to do the work.
I don't believe it.
And it's going to get even worse.
Hey, you!
There you are.
Show me.
Reconcile their dispute, and he did not succeed. But there, where Addon stood, was a
I want to make
a donation. How much?
I've got 100.
May the
Thank you for helping to heal the Eye of Innos.
Do not be so lavish with your thanks. Your greatest task yet lies before you. I hope to see you again in one piece, my son.
The dragons will wreak no more havoc.
I knew that you would return safe and sound. However, you have yet to take your greatest hurdle.
I know.
Then equip yourself well and come to me if you need help. Always carry the Eye of Innos with you, do you hear? Adonos bless you.
I know where our enemy is located.
Then let us waste no time and seek him out before he comes to us.
You want to accompany me?
I have thought long about this, and have never been so sure of my business, my friend.
I consider it an honor to have you by my side. We'll meet you at the harbor.
Don't take too much time. The enemy does not sleep, my friend.
Listen, people. I am needed elsewhere. I do not know whether I shall return. If you want to know the ending, read up on the story in the scriptures. May Adonos be with you.
I want
a donation. How much?
I've got a...
I bless... May the...
I've got 100...
I bless... May the...
Show me...
That's the first I've heard of it.
Hey! Hey, you! I've killed all...
If that is true, you must tell Lord Hagen you had better go direct.
Everything all right with...
Yeah, and with you.
Hey! Hey, you! What are you doing here?
I'm training the boys to use a crossbow and help them become a little more dexterous.
Hey!
Take your... Suit.
It is an...
And it's gonna get even worse.
He'd better shut up.
And it's gonna get even worse.
Who says things like that?
And he works all day, too.
That's what I've always said.
That's not what my husband thinks.
I can't believe that. That's the first I've heard of it.
You listened to the wrong people.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Nobody will learn anything.
If I... I get so worked up.
It's really not my problem.
I get so worked up.
But no.
Show. It looks... It's a good thing you're refreshing your supplies again. Who knows if the city will still be standing next week?
We can only wait and see.
Is it really true?
Show.
I must beg your pardon for my...
That's the first I've heard of it.
It's a bad business.
He really didn't deserve that.
He never would have thought of that himself.
Hey, you! I'm going to leave Corinus.
A wise decision. I wish I could come with you. This town has changed too fast. The times where you could get rich fast are over. I could instruct you in archery, lockpicking, and dexterity. Also, I'm sure you can use a decent thief.
Why don't you come with me? We'll meet at the harbor.
You're right. Corinus is a dump. I'm coming with you. Wait, I'll be ready in a second. Well, I'm ready. I'll see you at the ship.
Go away. Go.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
That was no big deal.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
I couldn't care less.
You listen to the wrong people.
How's it going?
Have I not made it clear?
No, not in so many words.
So I
That's really not my problem.
You don't have to tell me that. The dragons are dead.
I knew that Innos would give you the strength to defeat the dragons. Where is the ore?
The orcs are still besieging the castle in the Valley of Mines. Garan stands no chance of leaving the castle before the siege is ended.
Damn it! If Garand isn't capable of handling the situation, then I shall have to see to it myself. A few orcs won't stop me. Not me! I have already informed my men. We are preparing for departure. We shall all go. I shall leave only a minimal guard on the ship. That shall be enough then to finally put an end to the orcs.
Hey, you!
What's your business?
That's no secret.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Someone's gonna do the work. That's what I've always said.
Show me.
That's not what I heard.
These are bad times.
Someone's gonna do the work.
That's an open secret.
That's terrible.
These are bad times.
Works all day, too.
Don't tell this to anyone.
These are bad times.
It's getting worse.
Something costs too much.
doesn't amaze me.
It was just like you said. I knew that would be a problem. Hey, you! Hey! Show.
Nothing.
My task, but who?
Hey, you!
That's all just gossip.
500.
We've made.
That's what I've always said.
I can't take care of everything for everybody. Go ahead and tell my dad.
What are you standing around?
This.
That's gonna get me worse.
Hey, you!
Hey. Talk to Bro. Honestly, I wouldn't stand this up.
That doesn't surprise me.
It's better to watch out.
It's a bad business.
That's totally obvious.
Hey!
You have to feel sorry for me.
That's not what I heard.
It's not what I heard. Is it really true?
And it's gonna get even worse.
That's all just gossip. Better off myself. Nothing surprises me anymore.
What do you think? Do you want to go up against me again? I think I've gotten better in the meantime.
I want to fight against you.
Do you have 50 gold pieces?
Here you are.
We have a new challenger. The bets are placed. Are you ready?
Come here.
Then let's see what you...
Show him! Not bad at all.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. The dragons, which threaten the land, have been defeated by brave men under the command of Lord Hagen. Soon King Robar will have freed the land of orcs, and the kingdom will blossom with a new splendor.
Ah, my head. Oh man, here's your one...
That doesn't surprise me.
That's not what my husband thinks.
It's not what I heard.
Just you wait, you some bitch.
Hey!
Listen to the wrong people. I'm staying up.
Hey, you! Are you relaxed?
Sure, why not? The dragons are dead, aren't they?
The case is a little more complicated.
Well, like always. Let me know when you need my axe.
I could use you and your axe.
Well, I'm not surprised. What can I do for you?
Would you sail to an island with me and kick some enemy butt?
Sure, right away. Just tell me what to do.
Come aboard with me. Wait for me at the harbor.
A ship? Ha! I can say one thing for you. It's never boring with you. See you soon.
What's happened in the meantime?
Silvio the bastard has heard about the dragons in the Valley of Mines and has made everyone here on the farm totally crazy about it. He's tried to convince the boys to follow him to the Valley of Mines. He's promised them fame, honor, gold, and all sorts of things. A lot of them have no interest in getting killed for Silvio, but there were quite a few idiots who fell for his drivel. The end of the story is that they got outfitted by Bennett and then set off. Basically, I'm glad that Silvio is finally gone from the farm.
Do you have an idea how I could take over the Paladin ship?
Do you think I'd still be here if I did? That thing is better guarded than the ore transports were in the old camp.
There must be a way to get on that ship.
Sure, getting on board is easy, but that isn't everything. To navigate the ship, you need a captain, a crew, and so on. There's a whole string of requirements involved.
Do you know anyone who can navigate the ship?
As far as I know, Torloff used to go to sea. He knows what's what.
Who should I hire as a crew?
You'll have to decide that for yourself, but I would only take people that I trust. Do you have enough people you can trust? If you need a smith in your crew, you should ask Bennett. He is certainly the best you'll find.
Would you accompany me on the ship?
Are you kidding? Of course I'm in. I have a few old scores to settle on the mainland. Besides, I could teach you one- and two-handed combat. I could be very useful to you.
Go pack your things then.
What? Right now?
Yes, I'm planning to get out of here, and if you want to join me, come down to the harbor. We'll meet at the ship.
I've waited a long time for this moment. I'll be there.
Only...
Interested in some more old coins?
Sure. You still have any?
A few.
Thanks. Here's your money. Bring me all you can find.
There seem to be some mercenaries missing here.
Sure, that's true. Silvio is miles away and he took half the crew with him. Who cares? I've got a better chance of becoming someone with Lee's boys. All I need's a chance. If I could bring proof that I'm a real tough guy, maybe I could even become one of Lee's bodyguards.
Tough guy? You?
Aw, come on, shut up. Who are you anyway? Who you trying to scare with your stupid magic bullshit? Not me anyway. Just you wait. I'll find a way to make an impression on Lee.
What would that look like?
I don't know exactly. Some kind of orc trophy wouldn't be bad. Some kind of insignia from the orc leaders or something. A banner, an armband, or a ring, something like that. Can't make any kind of an impression here with much less. That much is obvious.
Can I have some more of your stew?
You're always hungry, aren't you? Just what is it you do all the time?
I've done in a few dragons.
Oh, I guess it's time for a hearty bowl of stew then.
Some problems solve themselves.
Can I have some more of your stew?
That was it. No more stew left over.
Do you really think?
Hey! Hey!
Off myself.
That was quite obvious.
I need to go to an island. I could use a smith.
And so you thought of me?
Yes. What do you say? At any rate, that'd get you out of here.
Better than Onar's farm. Boy, even hell can't be that bad. Count me in.
Be my smith then. See you at the harbor.
All right, see you later.
Why won't they listen to me?
See that? I can't help it.
That will never change.
Hurt you as much.
No idea. You tell me.
That will never change.
I'm not telling you anything new.
Tell me that isn't true.
You're a sailor.
Did you finally catch on to that?
It's all just gossip.
Aye, damn it, I'm a sailor. Why do you ask?
I could use your abilities. I need to go to an island.
I agree with you completely.
To an island? You don't even have a ship, let alone a crew to man her. No, my boy, if you want to engage my services as a captain and strength teacher, then first you'll have to prove to me that you know what you're talking about. Besides which, I already have other worries. The Paladins haven't pulled out of the city as expected. Something serious will have to happen to get them to clear the field. Go to the castle in the Valley of Mines. Steal the key for the main gate from the gate guard and open it. The orcs will take care of the rest.
That's all just gossip.
It had to happen sooner. I agree with you
That doesn't surprise me.
Change.
That was no big deal.
I never knew that.
I'm not touching that.
That's not what I heard.
Hey, you!
He thinks it's as easy as
That
that.
was quite obvious.
And there's more, believe me.
That was obvious all along.
I couldn't get away with that.
It was just like you said.
And that's the truth.
Hey, you! Say, is that a face you have at the front of your head, or is it a butt?
Okay, that's the way you want it.
All right, you're... Hey!
Wait a minute.
Give up, magician. You cannot win.
We'll see about that. All right.
You've got a problem.
Yeah, that's right. You are my problem, filthy magician. Just go away, otherwise I'll skin you alive.
A difficult case.
as easy as that.
Hey, you!
He insisted he knew better. But no, he insisted he knew better.
You chose the path.
I couldn't get away with that.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
Been there, done that.
Hey, you!
Where did you pick that up then?
You need help. Leave me alone, magician.
Really didn't deserve that. He should have known. I don't believe this is gonna change.
Is it really true?
I've got my own opinion about that.
There've been all kinds of rumors.
You didn't get that from me.
Is it really
I heard you know how to make armor from crawler plates.
That's right. Who'd you hear that from?
A hunter by the name of Gustav told me. Could you make me armor like that?
Sure. Bring me 10 crawler plates and I'll make you one.
How much do you want for it?
Forget it. I'll do it for nothing. For old time's sake.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
That's not what I heard.
I've got my own opinion about that.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
Cut out this magic crap already. Smart kid.
I've heard a thing or two.
How's it going?
Quite well, but I still have these miserable headaches, although they've gotten better since I'm no longer in the Valley of Mines. I'll stay here, then you'll know where to find me if you need me.
I'm gonna leave Corinnes. Would you like to join me?
The further I get from the Valley of Mines, the better. When do we go?
Go to the harbor then. I'll meet you there later.
On my way.
That's been...
Cut out this magic crap already. Smart kid.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
Is it really true?
Do you really think?
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
There have been all kinds of rumors.
Hey, you! Teach me.
Hey! Found anything out yet?
Well, I cannot be complete.
What kind of?
Well, demons.
That'll only cause more trouble.
Already know what I think.
That's nothing new.
That's totally obvious.
I can tell you even more.
Speak!
I've found it.
Many have been found already. Take this. It.
Heal me, Master.
So be it. May the act on his behalf, but be forewarned, if you expose yourself to their power too often.
I want to increase my magic.
Nothing's going to change about that.
Why haven't I heard about
What with?